Today's news. Today's news.
Members of both parties will be shielded from possible retribution. Scouring evidence from New York City killing.
Investigators want to solve this thing.
California school shooting survivors. They have a long road ahead of them, probably multiple surgeries. Good morning, I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. CBS News has learned that President Biden is considering issuing preemptive pardons for some of Donald Trump's harshest critics. President-elect is vowed to go after his political rivals. The concept of preemptive pardons and the names of people who could benefit have been more rigorously discussed among administration officials that are expected to help the president make final determinations. That list might include people like Anthony Fauci, the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Mark Milley, who became a prominent critic of former President Trump. It might include the California Senator-elect, Adam Schiff, who has been a prominent critic. The former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney could potentially benefit. Ed O'Keefe, CBS News, Washington. New York City police are pushing to make an arrest in the murder of the CEO of United Healthcare. This morning, authorities are combing through new evidence. NYPD released 2 new images of the man wanted for questioning. Taken out of hospital where police believe he stayed before the shooting. The fellow told me his friend was in the same room as that guy, and he was like, no, I'm sure that's it. Officers surged to the hospital just a few miles from the crime scene as they pieced together a timeline. Officials say the man checked in days before with a fake New Jersey ID. Then, the morning of the killing, cameras inside a nearby Starbucks captured his partially covered face. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York. The shooting unleashed online anger about the U.S. healthcare system, and now Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield says it will not limit reimbursements for anesthesia during surgery and medical procedures. That reverses a stated policy change. Now to Northern California, CBS's Elise Preston has the latest on the school shooting that critically wounded 2 students.
The fact that they are currently still with us, I think, is a miracle.
Kindergartners Elias Wolford and Roman Mendez were returning from lunch Wednesday when a bullet pierced Elias's lung and stomach. Roman was struck twice in his chest. Police say the gunman faked interest in enrolling a grandchild to gain access to the campus. Investigators say he attended an Adventist school 20 miles away when he was young, but had no current ties to the school in Orville.
This individual did have significant mental health issues.
Investigators are reviewing writings found on Litton. He accused the Seventh-day Adventist Church of genocide against Palestinians.
The government says employers added 227,000 jobs last month, a bounce back from October's gain of 36,000. Correspondent Nicole Tillian is following Pete Hegseth's bid to win Senate Republican support for Defense Secretary.
Process has been they want to fight all the noise on the outside.
The 44-year-old decorated combat veteran said he's a different man after a barrage of questions this week about his past, from allegations of financial mismanagement to sexual misconduct and excessive drinking. But several senators remain non-committal, including Iowa's Joni Ernst, a fellow combat veteran and sexual assault survivor.
We did have a very thorough discussion, and the vetting will continue.
Others believe he deserves a chance.
I mean, we're going to again make sure he's confirmed as the Secretary of Defense.
Hegseth and his team insist he still has the president-elect's support, despite multiple sources telling CBS News Trump may be considering other options. It was quite a day on the West Coast, a magnitude 7 earthquake and a tsunami warning for millions in California and Oregon.
Students at Hayden Elementary School were moved to the second floor following the tsunami warning, which parents like Kimo Yancey took very seriously. Just in case, when it happened, it happened super fast. He pulled his daughter out of school. Even after the tsunami alert was canceled, high school students were evacuated to higher ground at a football field.
Definitely a lot of concern.
Jennifer Sadie had to reassure her kids after nearby marinas were also evacuated.
We just want to take everything seriously.
Matt Bigler for CBS News, Alameda, California. 4 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 42 degrees in Napa, California.